Born poor, but me not go dead poor. Rich in me 30s and me want more. Me legacy, me legacy. Hello to one and all. Karen, I see you. Pick up yourself to the maximum. It's Jahf Reach, not Jahf come. It's a beautiful day, as you can see. You know, I'm looking at the news right before I came out here, and so much tragedy, so much sad stories. You know, so you got to be grateful for your life. You got to be happy to protect your life, and it's always a blessing to be coming to you live and alive in person. Today I just want to talk about single life, being happy single, being grateful to be unattached to anyone. Janice, big up yourself, I see you. Now, unfortunately, if you look at much TV shows and movies, even in day-to-day conversations, everyone is happy to be in some sort of relationship. Everybody wants a boyfriend, a husband, a baby mom, baby dad, a girlfriend, a wife, a fiance. Everybody's searching or longing for that aspect of their life. But I want to encourage you today that being single is a blessing. Despite what television portrays, despite what majority have to say, being single is still a blessing. Because while you're single, you should be using that time to give yourself undivided attention, which means figuring you out, learning you better. What can I do better in my next relationship? What can I contribute to somebody else's life? I did the video called Love versus Attraction. Now, a lot of people who are enthusiastic to get into relationships, they are looking for attachment. They're not looking for love. You know, attachment in the sense of, I like you, so you should make my life better. I like you, so you should do this so I can feel better about myself. I like you, so this is what you would have to do. This is what you have to change in order to make me happy. So the reality is, the more you get to know yourself, the more you fall in love with yourself, it becomes easier for someone to see the qualities in and about you. This is the reality. I know a lot of people don't like to hear stuff like this because they want to hurry up and jump into relationships and jump in this guy bed, this girl's bed, and unfortunately what happens with that is you find a lot of posts like what we see on Facebook. What dominates social media? Men in shit, women are liars, you know, people are cheaters, social media causes people to cheat. No, social media didn't cause people to cheat. What causes people to cheat is the fact that they are not sure of who they are, they're not sure of what they want, and they're not a contributing factor to anyone's life. So when people feel inferior, and when people have low self-esteem or no self-esteem, or they don't feel like they have anything going for themselves, it's easy for them to deter or make detours on that road that is supposed to be called a relationship. That's the reality of the situation. I wish I had a lot more people on the live today as usual, so because I wanted to get you all to ask me some questions. I see a lot of people have questions for me, but I'll go right ahead and do what I wanted to do anyways. What I wanted to do was, I keep getting to know more and more of my fans, and I love it. But I wanted to give you some of my background, and I wanted to help you get to understand or learn some things about me. So I'll go right ahead and say that. So I am currently a learning professional, so I'm in the social work field already. So hence why I post some of the topics that I post is to really get the information and feedback to help other people in real life situations. I'm also a forklift operator, and I'm a business owner. So I own a moving company now for over 7 years. You know, April 2019 made it 7 years. So I'm grateful for that aspect of life. So that shows you some of my background, but mainly I'm a dad. You know, I'm not trying to be the best husband, best boyfriend, best baby dad or anything like that, but I am intending to be the best dad, the number one dad. That's my aim. And in order to be the number one dad, it's not only leaving a legacy, but it's also mainly being really good to your kids. That's good, that's number one. But above that, you want to be the best role model for them also. And that's what I try to do and strive to do every single day, is being the best role model for them. Not only when they are in your presence, but most definitely when they are not around you. Because the kids grow up and all they can look to is what you have done, when you have done it, and why you have done it. So I trust God that these videos my kids will be able to see in the future, and they will see what aligns with what I told them, taught them, and of course showed them. Zena, I see you. Nigel, I see you. Christina, I see you. Or I see you. It's a blessing, and for those of you who missed out in the beginning, I'm just talking about single life and being happy to be single, and I'm letting you know it's a blessing to be single. Learn how to communicate. Learn the things that you don't want in somebody else, and most importantly, embrace yourself. This is the benefits of being single. Veronica, I see you. So many people are rushing to be in a relationship. Are you mediocre? Do you feel like you're not enough for yourself? Do you feel like you can't date yourself? Do you feel like no one's going to accept you, so the first person that comes along, you get with them? The first person that gives you a compliment, you give your number? The first person that says a few nice words to you for 1 week consistently, you make them your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your life partner? This is why these relationships majority of the time don't work out. Because people are selling themselves too short. They get caught up in the hype. They become a bandwagonist. They become a follower, not a leader. They don't want to be role models and examples anymore. You don't have to be with everybody that says something nice to you. And you don't have to be with someone in every year or every month. There is time you can take to heal. There is time you can take to breathe. And there is time you can take to figure out exactly what you don't want in life and or a relationship. Let me tell you this. If I was to ask 10 people right now, what are they looking for in a partner, in a significant other, in a wife, a husband, they probably won't be able to tell me specifically, but they will have a lot to say what they're looking for in another individual. But if I was to ask them, what are you not looking for? They would hesitate for a minute. Because people don't think about what they are not looking for. Because of selfishness, people only think about what they are looking for. And that, in part, is why relationships don't work out. Because people are selfish. Me, I want, I like. Well, if it's up to me, and if he likes me, and if she wants to be with me, he would have done, she would do. It's called selfishness. And in relationships, it's not about I, me, mine. Those words have to be eradicated from your dictionary. It has to be plucked out of your mindset. Because when you get into a relationship, it's time to think about us, we, ours. This is the reality, people. I know a lot of people won't like stuff like this. But for those of you who are watching right now, click the like on the video and share the video real quick. Because, for me, it's not about just us having the conversation and getting this information, but it's about educating the nation. It's all about our participation as a contribution to a better society. So I keep it real whole day every day. You all should know this, for those of you within the sound of my voice that are actually on my Facebook. And I want to say thank you so much. I got the fan page going now, Clay J Raw and Uncut. So raw and uncensored, Clay J, you can find me. But most importantly, you can also find me at Jahf Reach. That's everywhere. Spotify, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, YouTube channel, my podcast on iTunes, Apple Play. I'm everywhere. But people, like I said, it's 2019, and in this year, I want you to take the opportunity to get to know yourself better. If you're single right now, be grateful. If you're single right now, be happy. Andrea, I see you. Felicia, I see you. If you're happy, if you happen to be if you're currently single in 2019, consider yourself blessed. I want to encourage you to try and take the rest of 2019 being single. Despite everything you have learned about relationships, I want you to now learn more about yourself. This society would be a lot better if people were healing first before entering the next relationship. Your relationship should be sailing, not failing. I say that if your relationship feels like work, you need a vacation, exit strategy. You know, your relationship, Ronald, I see you, big up yourself, Jahf Reach to the world. Listen, your relationship shouldn't be a liability. It should be an asset. I always say that we all are going to go through some things, and we're going through some things even while we're single. So when we get with somebody else, it's just supposed to make your life a little easier. Yes, you're going to go through stuff. Yes, things are going to happen, ups, downs, advantages, disadvantages. But in a relationship, it should become a little easier because you have somebody's hand to walk through the storm with. That's a reality. So don't rush to be with someone. Don't rush to be accepted by someone. But embrace yourself. Learn the things you don't want in somebody else. But most importantly, learn the benefits to being you. Learn why you will be an attribute to contribute to someone else's life. Learn why someone should appreciate you being around. Learn why somebody should invest more in you than you have already invested in yourself. It's 2019, people. This is your year to win. I've said this in the beginning of the year. You have done everything you have already had to do that was required of you to win in 2019, and that was survive 2018. Be blessed with yourself. Be happy with yourself, because everyone else is taken. I want to tell you that you're beautiful, you're gorgeous, and you survived because you're strong, you're a winner, and you are a role model and an example. Don't be like the others. Be the person everybody wants to be, attached to, aligned with, and of course, be in a relationship with. But your relationship is not going to fail. That ship is going to sail. Listen, people, don't keep the message to yourself. Please share it with someone else. Until the next one, it's Jahf Reach, not Jahf Come, aka Clay J. The real truth, raw and uncensored. Salute, Kaba.